other great questions on there. Here we go. Tiffany, I'm bringing you in. How's it going, Tiff?
It is going great. Really happy to be here, Derek.
Awesome. We'll bring in your panelists, Chico and Brad, and I will let you guys start talking about their success on TikTok Shop. Oh my God, I love it.
Go, Chico.
Awesome. Well, my name is Tiffany. I head up the sales team over here at Pipe 17. I've spent the last few years helping brands drive efficiency in their fulfillment and now technical landscapes to optimize operations. So I'm really excited to interview both Chico and Brad with you all here today on this operations track. With that, Chico, Brad, would each of you mind giving just a quick 10-second introduction of yourselves? Brad, I'll go to you first.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brad Day. I'm the CTO at DAP Sports. We are one of the leading and early adopters. I've been in the beta and the pilot for TikTok Shop for, I believe, 4 to 5 months now. Time flies in this space. It's moving and evolving very quickly. I'm also, a third-party consultant and contractor in the space and specialize in integrations.
Awesome. Chico?
Hey guys, first of all, Pipe 17, thank you for having me here. Derek, Tiffany, Mo, thank you TikTok for the invite. My name's Chico. I'm a Shark Tank entrepreneur. I've been on TikTok Shop in the beta program since April, and we sell self-balancing electric skates. They're called Zuums, Z-U-U-M-S.
Sounds like you have been on a little bit of a wild entrepreneurial journey, starting out with Shark Tank. Chico, I'd love to hear a little bit more about how you started and where you've gotten to today.
Yeah, so I was on Shark Tank in 2020 is when I aired. And after I aired, it really helped, grow the business. I started posting on TikTok as a brand in 2019, just organic content. I was first following trends, and then I started to realize we should post content that is entertaining to our audience. So we would ride on our electric skates and stuff like that. Ever since TikTok Shop came out, I decided, man, this is really cool. It's all integrated into one platform. I don't have to send traffic to my website and have the, lower conversion rate because, there's load times and everything with that. It's all integrated in one place, and I can shop. I can have my customers shop now within my TikTok Shop. So it's been quite a journey getting here, but it's been really, really fun and challenging at the same time.
Yeah, of course. Tell me a little bit more maybe about some of the success you've been able to see so quickly on TikTok Shop. What challenges might you run into in regards to balancing cash flow or with inventory management, and where is the business at on a whole?
Yeah, so TikTok Shop is really good. I mean, as you guys have been sitting in here and watching this event and listening to, just previously Wise and their success, it's been a lot more demand than I have supply right now. So we started in April, and so I have 2 accounts. I have one account that's now just my personal profile where I talk about TikTok Shop and other business marketing strategies. And then I have my brand account, Zoom Tech. And I launched that account in April, and I said, okay, I'm going to see if I can go live and start selling on TikTok Shop. So I went live with 0 followers, and my account was getting pushed out like crazy with 0 followers because I was live. And I had, in my very first live, I sold about $2,000 worth in a 1.5 hour session with 0 followers. So I was like, this is impressive. So then I decided, okay, I'm going to go live the next day. So I went live the next day, and I about doubled that. And then I did it again, and I, stayed consistent. And then I did it again to where I eventually had like my highest selling live stream was about $20,000. And so the growth and the push for all of this free, quote unquote advertising was like, man, we were just going through inventory like crazy. And so right now I'm trying to balance, cash flow and supply and demand. I still have supply, but it's very low stock, and I'm trying to keep it at a higher price point. So that way, when I do have new stock come in, I can balance and leverage that out.
Of course, of course. And, it seems like maybe the next natural step for Zoom and your business here is to look for additional investment to help manage that and balance it. Where are you at in terms of raising capital, and how does that look for you today?
Yeah, so funny enough, I have a meeting in about 2 hours with an investor to see, we are seeking investment right now because we do really want to scale this. Because knowing, being on the platform for 4 years and knowing what it's done organically to my D2C website and seeing how well it's being pushed right now and seeing how aggressive TikTok is with it. We are like in a moment of seeking investment at the moment.
Yeah, I think, Brad, I'd love for you to comment a little bit on where DAPS is at as well. I think you might be in a similar landscape.
Yeah, first off, apologies for not having the Hawaiian shirt. I'm on the road, and I got the memo a little bit late. As someone that lived in Hawaii, I should have some. So apologies for that. But Chico has it covered. So, and nothing like following a guy from Shark Tank, by the way. So
sorry, I should have maybe flip-flopped that a little bit for you. Next time.
Yeah, DAP Sports is at the forefront of live shopping. We've been in the space. We have a really cool founder story, with a creator by the name of Matt McGurkin. He goes by the name of DAPS. And he created this concept of tapping into kind of the childhood hobby and that emotional moment that happens with trading cards, that family moment that happens and nostalgic that you're able to get to of when you got a card and talking your cards over with your father or with your friends. And I've really seen just a dramatic uptick from that. And so that piece was on a custom platform before. It still is. If you go to the dapsports.com, that's a custom website that we are in the process of migrating to Shopify, which is an effort. But that piece, what we've seen, we put that whole website on the back burner because of the success we've seen on TikTok Shop. What we've been able to do, what they have been able to do in terms of deliver traffic for us, and really find people that are very interested in this. And we're seeing fathers and we're seeing sons. We're moving from what started out as NFL cards to, beat that, Chico. I got a Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper helmet. So I'm going to up you on that one. But no, we've got, all of the major sports. We're moving into collectibles. And obviously, we've been in Pokemon. We're one of the top Star Wars memorabilia. And so it's just been a lot of fun because we get to see what trends are happening. We have to be nimble and quick. And to be honest with you, that, the ability to scale a store quickly, thanks to the TikTok Shop infrastructure, Pipe 17 allowing us to, wire up a bunch of stores quickly. And it's allowed us to move as quickly as we need to for such a exciting space. And I'm very proud of how we're leading the way in live streaming and live shopping. That piece, and we have personalities that are on camera that have their following of community that like what they do. It's called breaks. I'm dating myself, but I had to, we do card breaks, and we're literally opening up packs of old baseball cards and allowing people to buy into that.
I love the idea of kind of hitting on people's emotional experiences with those and childhood memories. It sounds like Chico and Brad, both of you are not short on success for these ventures with TikTok Shops. Talk to me about some of the challenges or problems each of you, have experienced throughout this process and growth. Chico, if you want to maybe kick it off with that would be great. Yeah,
I think one of the challenges, as I mentioned earlier, is having enough supply and inventory. My product is more on the expensive side. So for those of you that have, more expensive products, you can sell on TikTok. I originally didn't think you couldn't sell an expensive product on TikTok. I thought, it had to be a $20, $30, $50 item. But my product is about $300. Right now it's on sale for $250. And I was like, okay, I'll probably sell like a couple of units, and I'm selling, 50 to 100 units every live stream or short form, video. So the challenge really for me is making sure I have enough inventory on hand to meet all of the demand for it. I'll get back to you if anything else comes to mind, but that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Sure. Brad, what about you?
Yeah, we obviously need to have inventory to fuel our breaks. So it's a unique position where we're getting cards from the manufacturers. We're deciding in what format we want to do that, particular break, whether we want to let people pick their team or whether we randomly assign a team to them. So there's some excitement around that activity. But we need inventory to fuel these breaks. And so what we will do, I'm just going to use a baseball card break as an example. we'll list a break up and say, you know what, this is a break that we're planning to do tomorrow, at 4 o'clock, because a lot of these sell out in less than 24 hours. And we'll say, if for a baseball card break, you can either pick your team, and based on the year and the values of those cards, everyone might be chasing an Aaron Judge rookie card, for example. And so the Yankees would be a higher price than somebody that was buying for the Cleveland Indians. Again, dating myself since they changed their name. Or we can do it the other way. And so we need to have these products. So there's a very intricate dance that's going on between our 6 studios, what products are sold out, what are the ones where we can create demand on a product. If one team hasn't sold, we then go out and look, want to target people to select that. So a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure that we have, sold out products, and sold out just means we can then break it because all teams have been allocated and purchased. So the fact that, we're able to use Pipe 17 and, use the product integration and then push products up to there, monitor that inventory. One thing I failed to mention is we're doing this across 8 TikTok shops right now, and we have plans to double that in the next 2 months. And so the inventory management of that, and then the finance and the reconciliation and the orders, our ability to recognize that Chico bought on a Pokemon break and then he bought over here on a NFL break. We can't see that omni-channel across currently TikTok Shop. I know they're working on a lot of innovation, but in the order management, the platform of Pipe 17, we're able to see that, Chico did it across multiple. And so, I know that they're evolving the product very quickly. They're taking our feedback in real time into it. But in the meantime, the ability to just have an easy connector and add another shop as quickly as I can click on it and just integrate it into it, Pipe's going to allow us to scale from 8 to 16, like I shared.
Yeah, I definitely love to hear that. And you beat me to the next question to talk a little bit more about the complexity of your tech stack. And, with all these different complexities from managing inventory and orders, fulfillments, et cetera. Chico, is there anything you'd add from your perspective on how, what your tech stack looks like or how you manage all of this complexity?
Yeah, I think what I'm looking into right now is multi-channel fulfillment, because it's going to, especially if, TikTok's able to share those APIs with, because we're looking into Amazon's multi-channel fulfillment. And, if you can just lock down your employees in terms of customer service. I don't know. I know we talked earlier about Pipe 17 and what you guys have to offer in terms of omni-channel stuff, but looking for, a lot of business owners are usually wearing most of the hats in their service. And so seeing how you can leverage any of, TikTok's tools right now, and maybe some virtual assistants, that's what I'm looking into, is virtual assistants to help out with the customer service, easy to answer questions. And then also just fulfillment, how can I get it into a 3PL where I don't have employees, outside of my dad's garage fulfilling all these orders. I have, some type of 3PL that's taking care of the rest of it. So I don't have a major tech stack. I'm pretty bootstrapped with what I do. And it's been working great. But I am looking, as I'm growing, looking to, ramp that up.
You mentioned a little bit on the customer experience and customer support side. What is Zoom's customer experience like right now, and how are you planning to improve it, maybe besides adding to the team with virtual assistants?
Sure. Yeah. So originally we had a 90-day warranty on the product. On our website, it's a year warranty. I'm actually going to swap that and do a whole lifetime warranty on the product because of how much I believe in it, and then switch it over to TikTok as well. And so if a customer, receives, working in having a tech product, you're going to have about, a lot of not a lot, but a good chunk of defective units. And you want to minimize the customer's experience on how many defective units they get. And you want to minimize, okay, are they going to write a bad review about me, which then my, reviews on TikTok is going to go down. So you got to think about, what type of inserts can you have on the customer delivery where they can be like, okay, I realize that this is, a defective unit. I'm not going to write a 1-star review because Chico says, hey, if you have a defective unit or if you experience any issues, like before leaving a review, please contact us and we'll make sure to refund a full amount or, get you a brand new one. So the priority there is really making sure like we're like Amazon, on TikTok in terms of like the customer experience, making sure that they love the product, and if they don't, they get their money back.
I love it. Any details on your end, Brad, for how you manage the customer experience? I'm sure that it's very similar to what Chico's mirroring, putting those customers first.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's critical for us because, like it or not, there are other options for these card breakers to choose from. Given the traffic and everything else, so we really have to differentiate and deliver an awesome customer experience. And then the expectations are that things are in real time or pretty close to it. So a team goes up. We're doing using the promotions offering to give you 2 teams for the choice of one. For the price of one. So making sure that that product is indeed sold out, that our data flows are in sync to reflect that someone didn't buy it in the split second as we go through it. So we're literally on camera talking about it. We're monitoring the chat. We're seeing what people select it. We're telling them what team they've been assigned. We can't do anything but bootstrap it. It'd be honestly impossible for us to go to a 3PL, because we open up the cards on the air to finish up that analogy, and then the cards from your team go to you. So if in that example, I bought the Red Sox, as soon as that break is open, then any Red Sox cards then get pushed to me. So it's a unique aspect that we would not be able to have the inventory off site, because we'd be stuck in this logistics of what cards go to whom. So we have a very bootstrapped operation of taking the cards right from the break, going into sorting trays, getting their TikTok handle, getting the physical mailing address, sending out the order, and getting them, boxed up. And it was easy when it was just trading cards, but of course now we're doing helmets, and we've got bundles, and we've got mystery packs and lightsabers. I mean, it's nuts. So now you've introduced a lot of complexity in terms of being as efficient as possible, and what the postage rates are, and what types of boxes that we're doing. And if I see Chico's done it 3 days in a row, I should be crazy not to, put those orders together and put them in one box, as opposed to sending out 3. And so introducing some of those disciplines that you need as you scale up is critical for a business of ours, and operating in the margins and scaling it to the level that we want to.
I think that's really quite interesting, and speaks to how TikTok Shop is becoming more of an immersive shopping experience. Consumers and customers are coming here for that total unboxing to fulfillment to, delivery door experience, rather than, to Rick's point in the last session, Amazon Essentials, get it today or next day. So I think that it will be a really interesting trend to track as the, TikTok Shops continues to gain momentum here in the States. A couple more questions from my end. What is your ROI from TikTok Shop today?
I'll speak to it a little bit. It's a little bit challenging because, as Cjo mentioned, there is a promotion that they're offering. They've heavily invested in this business. They've subsidized and incented. So to do a classic CAC or ROI is almost impossible. We're modeling it as we, to be prepared to move off of it. But they've been very eager to fund and send traffic, and to pay for shipping as well in some of these shops as we roll through here. So it's a little bit challenging for us to hold it up against some of our other channels. It does feel like, the old days of a ton of traffic coming from, that unnamed big platform. It has a similar vibe to that. It rhymes with Cramazon. It's just, the amount of traffic is there. You cannot beat that opportunity to get that initial brand awareness from the algorithm is working very well. So, the one piece I do want to mention, Tiffany, is that you also have to look at how this layers into your existing business processes. So from product creation to marketing to fraud to split shipments. So it is not as easy as flip a switch. Very quickly, you will be scaling and be running up against these things that come with, running a business of this operation. So we're trying to hold it up against, this is not the only place that we sell, as I mentioned. And so how do you work this into your marketing workflows, your content creation, your pick, pack, and ship processes. All of those have to be thought out. Otherwise, you're going to be burning a lot of capital and missing. They're very keen on making sure that you're delivering a great customer experience and the shipments are going out on time to the right address, have the right contents. And that's an area that I enjoy, luckily.
Sure. All right. Last question for both of you, 30 seconds or less. What's the biggest thing you'd like our audience here today to know about TikTok Shops?
You got to ride the wave, guys. Ride the wave. Don't sleep on TikTok Shop. I know a lot of other business owners that have slept on it and they're just now getting into it, and you're still early, right? So get on it now. Get on it yesterday. It's can do wonders for your business. I totally believe it.
I'm going to go with the same. I like the enthusiasm on it. There's been a lot of industry press about it for those that read the various the e-zines around this. They are heavily investing in it. It is not too late to get onto it. You still would be an early mover around it, but it's definitely worth the time. And if you have any questions or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. My link is in there. I love talking about this stuff. It's an emerging channel, and would love to talk to anybody that wants to. We can help save some pain and get you in a better place.
Amazing.
So
Chico,
thanks for
Brad,
having us, Tiffany.
It was great to speak with you all. And with that, I think that, we'd like to share a little bit more on how Pipe 17 can help to automate your operations. As we've heard today from both Brad and Chico, as you expand to different selling channels like TikTok or fulfillment partners, adding different financial analytics or back office systems, as you continuously add that complexity, you're going to have to deal with connecting those disparate data sources, integrations, and managing manual processes. So whether it's going into retail and dealing with annoying EDI, or adding to your system of record information on orders, even those simplest tasks can prevent you from actually optimizing your operations. What we've found from research with other merchants is that the average merchant is spending about 25% more on fulfillment costs, just on things like manual human processes, order errors, poorly timed optimization for order routing. And all of this on average causes an additional 2 to 5 days in click to delivery time. As we all know and have alluded to here, I think in this track a few times, fast deliveries lead to happy customers, and those happy customers tend to repeat orders and also have fewer customer service inquiries. With Pipe 17's Omnichannel Order Hub, we help merchants connect those selling channels, back office applications, and fulfillment centers so that they can connect, synchronize, route, visualize, and analyze everything from orders to inventory, products, returns, and fulfillments. Pipe 17 is used widely, as Brad was mentioning, by brands like DAPS, Noble, Thrasio, as well as Amorpho. We are also highly utilized by 3PLs, ERPs, and order management solutions to solve for connectivity and order operational challenges. So if your team is tired of sending those order fulfillments via spreadsheets, or if your CMO is tired of hearing, no, we can't launch on TikTok Shops yet because it's going to break our entire fulfillment process, there is a way to make this all work and manage all of the complexities with Pipe 17. If you're interested in learning more, please answer yes to the poll that will pop up on your screen. Our sales team will reach out to book a time and run through the platform to see if Pipe 17 is the right fit for you. To sweeten the deal a little bit, if you book and attend your first call with a Pipe 17 team member, we will send you a $50 Wise gift card. I'll also add here for our 3PLs in the audience that we have recently launched our 3PL Connectivity Suite, which gives you the ultimate visibility and control over your merchant's order processing and routing needs. That same offer holds for you. Simply connect with our team to learn a little bit more about this 3PL Connectivity Suite, and we will send you a $50 Noble gift card. Thanks so much for listening. That's it for me. I'll pass it back over to Derek.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. All right, we are just 1 minute behind, which isn't so bad for a live show like this. Really exciting stuff. Thanks again to Chico and Brad, Logan, Rick, and Mo, and Cijo at the beginning of this hour and a half of already, I think, a whole bunch of great questions being asked and good information being passed along. So thank you all so much.